What is going on YouTube? And welcome back to JoJo Speaks. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. A couple things that I want you guys to do for us before we get started. Make sure you subscribe to JoJo Speaks. It is free to do, so just takes a quick second to press that subscribe button. Also, give us some thumbs up for this video. We'd like to see a couple of those this time around. Give us some comments, give us some feedback on how you think that we're doing, and give us some suggestions on what you'd like to hear us discuss in the future for our social commentary topics. Also, make sure you press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Be sure to share JoJo Speaks all around. Share it with your family, friends, loved ones on all your social media platforms. The crew is back. Mike, Jennifer, and Tyrone is here. What's going on, y'all?
Hello.
Yes, there we go.
There we go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, we are back in effect. So
we got Tyrone back in the building in the flesh.
Yes, he is here. So of course, first things first, the biggest news that has come out today is that Queen Elizabeth, is it the second or the third? Queen Elizabeth.
I think she's the second.
Yeah, I think she's the second too. Queen Elizabeth II has unfortunately passed away at the age of 96. I was going to say the tender age, but that's definitely not a tender age because 96 is way on the other side of the spectrum, child. But yes, Queen Elizabeth has gone on to glory.
I don't know about glory.
Oh Lord, Mike, what you talking about?
And we're gonna leave that there. Wherever she is, she is.
Right, exactly. She is resting nonetheless. So our condolences go out to the entire royal family and the entire UK who's mourning for her loss. And so yes,
Princess Diana.
Yes, or a child. I've been seeing those memes of Princess Diana and Elizabeth seeing each other. Child, they are going in, honey. And it's pretty hilarious to me. But
I guess we're not going to talk about the stuff, but it's fine. Audience, we see each other. We good.
It's understood.
Right. So I wanted to give a huge shout out to African American tennis player Francis Tiafoe. He has made it to the semifinals of the U.S. Open, the first time an African American man has made it to the semifinals of the U.S. Open since 1972, when Arthur Ashe went on to the semifinals. Arthur Ashe has also.
The last time was Arthur Ashe.
Yes.
Yes.
There aren't too many African American men who do play. There are other black foreigners. There are a lot of black French players out there because there are a lot of black people that live in France that I do follow. And so, they do pretty well. But an African American man from America has not made it to the semifinals since 1972. He's a great player. I love to see him play. He gets riled up. He's got the crowd behind him. It is all to the good. Now there's also another story that came out that I didn't mention to you guys before we went on live. We reported a couple of months ago that Ricky Martin had been accused of sexually assaulting his nephew. The suit was dropped by his nephew, and so now it has been reported that Ricky Martin has filed a $20 million lawsuit against
what's coming.
His nephew.
But does the nephew even have that kind of money?
That's the thing. I'm believing it's the principle of the issue, and that's the reason why he's suing. I'm sure he knows that his nephew and that family does not have that money, but I'm sure it's the principle because you have the audacity to use my fame against me to make an allegation of sexual assault. I mean, I don't know if I would do the same, but I don't blame him for doing it.
Just like I don't blame him either. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard,
right?
She was saying that he's a woman beater, and that was not the case. So
what would happen? Well, we all know he's going to win the case, but what would happen if he wins the case? I mean, what would they do if he doesn't have the money?
It's really up to them, up to Ricky and them to enforce it and push for it to be done because, they'd have to go back to court over and over again to try to enforce them to pay. So.
Right. I'm sure that's exactly what that's probably exactly what Cardi B is doing right now in the process of trying to make sure she gets all of her coin. And I believe she's going to get it. I believe Cardi B will not stop until she gets that money. At least that's my opinion on it. Also, something else that happened this week, the official portrait of Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama, and our forever First Lady, Miss Michelle Obama, they were revealed earlier this week. I believe it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yesterday.
And of course, Barack was bigging up his woman, saying, you know, it shows how fine she is. Okay, it shows her beauty, y'all. So I was definitely happy about that. So there's been a report that Dawn Staley, the head coach of the women's basketball team for the University of South Carolina, has pulled all of the games. Oh, Jennifer.
I was just saying, you know, you're going kind of fast. It's only
I'm just saying, you skimming through these things. You got things
oh, I didn't know that you guys wanted to speak on the portraits. What are you guys thoughts on it? Y'all weren't saying anything, so that's why I'm moving on. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. My apologies, y'all.
You just speeding through it.
Okay.
It's going to be done in 30 minutes.
15.
Okay.
We have 6 minutes and we don't have 5 things already. Queen, the tennis player.
Hit them hard, Joe. Hit them hard.
My bad. I'm so sorry. What are y'all's thoughts on the portraits, and how did y'all think the portraits came out?
Thank you for letting us talk, Jonathan. But yes, when I saw it, you know, I was definitely happy that they, you know, some color could be on the wall to the White House, because he definitely deserves it. And let's all be honest, Michelle Obama, and she is the best looking first lady, hands down. There ain't nobody can top her. Like, it's her being on the wall just gonna be, you know, if I was straight,
okay,
Michelle would be the one after the work. Because when she first joined office, she looked a little different, but nonetheless,
I'm telling you, money will do things.
Money does do things, but she looks good. And then the president himself, he looked like he's so stress free now that he's out the office.
Yeah.
His hair coloring coming back in.
It ain't my problem. Okay.
He's keeping that weight. I mean, they just is a fine couple. And I know that all couples have arguments and disagreements, but they just look like they just flow right. I just love my first lady, and they will forever be my first lady and my president. Right. Shout out to Barack Obama and also Michelle Obama and the 2 kids and that dog.
Yeah. Oh, everybody.
That beautiful dog. Oh my! Yes. I've never seen a dog like that before. They got that dog, and that dog is absolutely beautiful. I think his name is Bo.
Yeah,
I think right.
But when I saw those portraits, it just makes me think about when Michelle mentioned her living in that White House that was built by slaves.
Right.
Now we have African American people, president and first lady, hanging in the walls of that same White House. So that really makes me happy. And one thing that Jonathan helped me to realize before we even came live, they should have gone up years with an S ago. But unfortunately, there was a hater in office. So he refused to do that and follow a tradition that's been going on for years and years in this country. So I'm happy that somebody sane, mostly at least, is in the office, and they were able to get their due. You know?
Right. They definitely deserve it. I mean, he's been ridiculed since before he even stepped foot in the office, and he held his head up high and just handled everything when he had so much against him. I don't know if we'll ever see this moment again where we'll see. I know we got the vice president. We have a first woman and a first Black woman in office, but I don't know if we will ever see in my lifetime. You know, it almost makes me emotional just to think about my grandma saying she never thought she would live to even see a Black president. And to see it, and then also to see a woman and a Black woman at that. I don't know. Hopefully we get to see it again, but it's not like, I'm just happy that I was alive during this time. And then also, this is history. It will be in the textbooks in school. 100 years from now, this is going to be talked about, this moment. And we won't even be
Right.
here to even experience it, but it's gonna be this. I'm so just happy I was here for this moment, and it just makes me happy.
And we
Like,
were able to vote for him.
vote. He was my first time
Right.
vote for a president. President Obama.
My first time as well.
Yes,
My
I
first
stood
2
in that
presidents I
long
voted for
4-hour
was him.
line,
Yes.
Yes.
and I don't take not 1 hour.
And this is what was
Shit.
crazy. Y'all
I'm
want to hear
kinda
a
older.
funny story about that? Funny story. So this is back when we were living in Winslow, Jonathan.
Mm.
I was on the phone with my man at the time. His name is Tyrone. And it was the night of the election there,
Right.
trying to see, who's gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Child, this boy sleep in my ear. And I'm over here trying to have the moment, relive this moment with him, the first black president being elected, and he sleep.
Tyrone said, "Whoever the winner is, he'll find it in the morning."
Right.
Shoot.
I already knew he was going to win.
That's why
I didn't know. I was nervous the whole time. It was a
Right.
close one. It was
Yeah, it
didn't
was
win the
close.
last 3 electoral votes to like the last 30, 45
To the last
minutes.
three.
The first time?
Yes.
he won?
Right.
The first time he
The
won.
first time.
Yeah, because he won a little more easily the second time around against Romney.
Mhm.
The McCain race was a lot closer.
Yes. Hey,
And
Regina.
oh gosh, and I
Hey,
still
Regina.
think about that. Hey, Regina, and I still think about that vice presidential debate.
Yeah.
That thing was hilarious. This is where we fell
what behind the
for
ears?
Biden. It's
Right.
like he was like, President Obama did not say that.
They was flipping his words, right?
Okay, it was
Yeah.
hilarious. But anywho, I just love. This is the question I was going to say. Do y'all think that they're going to put up Donald Trump's?
Yeah.
They have to.
I mean, he was a president. I mean,
They have to.
I mean,
just ain't
even though
gonna have
I
a
don't
ceremony
want
about
them to, but they're definitely going to do it. But he was a president for 4 years, and I don't like Donald Trump. I wouldn't if he was on fire. But the man is due the picture on the wall. I mean, he was a president for 4 years. I mean, he didn't really do nothing for us, but he did go some checks. So let's put some checks on the wall. I mean, put the picture on the wall.
Right. I think the question is Biden going to reveal
There it is.
the pictures?
I think
There
Biden,
and
even though
Melania.
I think Biden would do, even though Biden is a shade, not queen, but a shade king.
Mhm.
Hey, King.
I think in the range of things, he know what's right is right. The man was a president.
What's right? What's wrong?
I think he would do what's right. He won't, and I think it'll be no big show like he was with the with Obama, the Bombers. But I think the Cheeto would be on the wall.
And
Right.
they all look so good. Even Biden's wife, they all looked good.
You can just say they're real friends. You can just
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, there's
You
a
can
true
tell that they ride for one another.
Yeah.
Shoot, I would have been happy to see the Bushes there too.
Just get out of my head.
Mm.
I was just gonna say when Bush, I think his father or mother passed away, and
Yeah.
you can just tell Obama and Bush are even like good. I don't know if they're friends, but they're good.
They're real
groups.
cool.
Yeah,
They're real cool. And when they come together, it's a moment.
It's a moment.
And you can tell that Bush loved him some Michelle. That's what he
Oh,
did.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see that clearly. That's love.
Yes.
Child.
I love my black president.
And just hearing him talk about being able to make Michelle laugh, and you can
Right.
tell like that's like something that really makes him happy. It's like, you know what? That
Right.
seems right with me.
Because maybe he wouldn't expect her to be so open with him, and so welcoming with him as well, to accept what it is that he wants to give to her.
But that's black women for you.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, that's black women for you.
Right. And so before we get to Don Staley, something else that did happen. Meg Thee Stallion and Christopher Y.C. Pearson, they earned the Songwriter of the Year for the 2022 BMI R&B and Hip Hop Award. So they won a Songwriters Award for the year of 2022. So shout out to Meg Thee Stallion and Christopher Y.C. Pearson.
So what is this song again? I'm not familiar.
It's the BMI Songwriter of the Year Award.
Oh, Songwriter. I thought it was a specific song that they'd be talking about. My bad.
No, it's okay. Songwriter of the Year. I believe Missy Elliott has won this award in the past, as well as Jay-Z. have won this award in the past, so it's kind of a prestigious type of thing.
You know how last week we were talking about Nicki Minaj getting the award, and people was feeling like I can't do the camera correctly. People were feeling like they wasn't really deserving of the award. This is really kind of how I feel this week of the award that you just brought up. Like, I don't know, is Songwriter of the Megan Thee Stallion only been in the game what 4 years now?
Right. See,
I'm thinking about songwriters. I'm thinking about writers. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about writers like who have wrote for different people. Like Missy Elliott has wrote for Aaliyah, Beyonce. You know, people in the industry like Candy.
Well, this isn't like a legacy award. This is like of the year,
right?
You know,
I don't care if it was of the century of last week. She's not deserving of that award.
All right.
And speaking of awards, you know, this weekend they gave out an award to Jocelyn Hernandez. I can't think of what it was for. It was Jocelyn Hernandez, and also the girl Natalie Nunn got an award.
Trailblazer.
You know who got an award is in the same crowd?
Who?
Candy Burris.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Now, I'm not a big fan of Candy, but
Atlanta
Candy
Pride, right?
deserves way more than to be at an award show where people like Jocelyn Hernandez and Natalie Nunn are getting awards. I would have been.
But Mike, that was for Atlanta Pride. Not saying that we need to look down or anything. But you know, I think to be honest, from looking at
I'm part of the pride.
It looked like they awarded everybody that came. To be honest with you,
well, I feel like when you're Candy Burris, it's like Beyonce getting an award at that show. Like what? First of all, she would have you win, but second of all, like no, like just mail mine to the house, okay?
Right. It sounds like it was just a participation type of award. that really sounds like what it was.
Thank God you came, girl. So here you go. We just put the name on the thing in the bag.
We'll engrave it and have it sent to you tomorrow within the next week. Okay.
But today hold this right here, and no.
Right.
So yeah, well that's my opinion. You can go on now. I had to put my little 2 cents in.
Yeah. So yes, the head coach of the University of South Carolina women's basketball team, Dawn Staley, 2-time national champion, by the way. She has pulled all of the games from BYU for her girls because there was an incident that happened during a Duke volleyball game recently where there were some hecklers there was one heckler in the crowd that was heckling one of the African American Duke players. Dawn caught wind of that and she said, "We're not going to stand for it." Now, I have watched 3 or 4 videos of people reacting to this. And they're not happy with Ms. Dawn. They're saying that she jumped the gun. I specifically one particular video that I saw, and I won't give much credence to this, but there was a white man, a black man, and a black woman who were trashing Dawn Staley for using her woman and her lesbian privilege
That's a privilege?
by doing privilege.
Oh, God, what?
by doing this.
I didn't know those two.
Oh, we pushing it now. So now we're
pushing it.
Now we just saying at this point. Now we just saying stuff. Okay, come on.
Right, exactly. Because they're saying, anyone who says anything against the LGBTQ plus community, you have droves of people coming after you, and so they're saying that because of that, she's using her privilege to do that. But there have been reports that this actually did not happen. I don't know if it's been finalized or whatever the case may be. I'm sure the investigation is still going forward. Tyrone?
It's happened.
Yeah.
It's been a repeating issue at BYU.
And the reason why it came out even in the first place, y'all might laugh. I put in there this and asked if Usher could sing on the on the title. Anyway, the reason why it was even out in the first place is because the mother of the only African American on the volleyball team for Duke, her mother said something.
The grandmother.
Grandmother said something. And as she said something, you know, when somebody speaks up about something or a situation or somebody, people are going to come out the woodwork to give their experience as well. So a lot of people are saying it's not just a one-time thing. It has happened multiple times, and it's not just one person. It is the school, is, you know,
The culture.
the culture out there. It's
Right.
I'm not saying that everybody out there is racist, but it's kind of popular to be doing it.
Right. And the school actually, you know, just to, you know, bring out both sides, the school did release an apology. The school did mention that
This
that
is
it
fair.
that it did happen. You know, like Mike said, we did not know if it was sincere. But Dawn is definitely putting her foot down and not allowing her girls to
You know,
go through.
when y'all was speaking about this story, I just thought about Coach Carter, where, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of money you got, what kind of whatever you want for this team, for you know, to be in the lights or whatever. It doesn't matter if they're not doing correct, if they're not being treated correctly also. And I feel like, you know, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors when they're practicing. These people have worked very hard to play these
Right.
games, and also attending school like that, and, you know, trying to keep up with
Doing
their
the same
studies and all
thing.
that.
Exactly.
So for them to even go to a game and then also be called something that is out their
Derogatory.
name derogatory,
Mhm.
I feel like Don did the right thing. Like, they don't have to witness that or be up amongst that. And then you don't know what kind of, like, if she would have allowed that team to go and then they heard this stuff, what would have happened? Would just money get out of line and maybe fight back? You know, you don't know what could happen, because when you
Right.
also playing the game, you know, you focus on that game and then you already rowdy, blood rolling.
Exactly.
You don't know what could happen. So I think Don did the right thing.
And also just think about it, you know, now that it's out there, you know, us as African Americans, we know how that feeling is. If you go to a
Yes.
place knowing that there's going to be some racial tension in the space, you go in there
Mhm.
on 10 already, wishing a nigga would. So
Woo!
Right.
Yes.
I, you know, like
I
that's
know
why
that word.
I believe that's a time where you have to protect your girls.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
that's what I believe she was doing, because who knows what's going to come out of any other predominantly Black. Maybe they're too scared to do it with a predominantly Black team,
Right.
because like I said, it was just one girl on that volleyball team where she had to endure that situation. But let me put in these comments. Joseph Jarrell said, Bush spent a lot of time with Sotero Obama, so
Obama's
Obama's
father in their youth.
in their youth. Of course, they're friends, maybe even family. But I digress. I was digressing.
Yeah.
Regina said, "Huh? I don't know." And Joseph also says, BYU is thank you so much. Was intentionally founded by white supremacists who wanted to create a colorless educational experience, which didn't mean to be colorblind. It meant only clear folk desired. It's baked in.
Right.
Where is
Yes.
BYU? I gotta.
BYU is, I believe, in Utah, if I'm not
This is
mistaken.
Utah that we're talking about.
Oh yeah, they're racist.
A state
It's
that has been known for its tension,
it's racial.
tensions.
Yeah, Utah. Because
Um,
I don't even understand why anybody would be up at there.
a state that
So I can definitely see
Karl
why.
Malone for the Utah Jazz
Yeah.
has made statements about
How
the
racist they are
treatment,
up there.
and he said, if I wasn't who I was,
Oh yeah,
Mm.
it'll be another story.
it'll be a different story.
But you know, this is a time. Let me go spiritual real quick. This is a time where those things are being exposed, and it's
And
not going to
corrected.
stop, and it's going to be
Right.
corrected as well. And just the simple fact that they put out an apology, that shows that they know that's what they be doing.
Right.
They didn't deny, they apologized.
And acknowledge that it actually happened.
Exactly.
They
So-
don't mean that. They'll be doing it. I think something back. I don't know, but I'm just so tired of the racial. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to end.
Not in our lifetime.
I don't think it's ever going to end anyone's lifetime, to be honest, because it's not so. You know, people are getting more bold now with it again. I don't know.
That's true.
It just
Especially with the Roe versus Wade stuff happening.
I mean,
Right.
when you had a leader
Thank you.
at the highest position in
Thank you.
On your
the
side.
country that
Right.
felt like he was on your side and spoke for you,
Right.
now you feel emboldened to speak too.
And I don't understand how anyone who's of the African American descent wants him back in office. Okay, I don't understand that at all.
They think
It
about money.
besides me.
It's about the money.
And
They're looking at the restrictions that have been placed on them by a certain party,
Ciao.
but they forget the party that told them about the restrictions also placed those same restrictions on you.
Speaking of the party, y'all know that the GOP decided to stop paying for Donald Trump's legal fees.
Oh wow. Two or 3
In
years
his
after.
campaign against the
Yeah,
election.
they've been supporting him up until the FBI raided him. Anyway, Joseph also says BYU students also suffer from deep sexual repression, including thinking that sticking their tip in preserves virginity. Fun fact.
Right. It is a Christian school.
Yeah.
It is a Christian school. So
Yeah, I've even heard them doing oh, can you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Doing the butt. They believe that also preserves virginity as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
sex.
okay.
I'm still up.
Yeah.
If you
I'm just playing.
Hey Tammy.
Hey Tammy, what's going on, boo? Thank you for coming.
Love you. Hey Regina and all them. Tammy, she says, if you haven't seen it, Who We Are, a chronicle of racism on Netflix. It's a good watch. Hi, y'all. You know what?
I need to check it out.
The only reason why I haven't seen it yet, Tammy, is me doing my best to not be triggered for a little bit. Right. So give me a little time, because it's like, okay, so I got a trip to go on with some family. Mm-hmm. After that, because I know I'm going to be injected with a lot of joy. So after that, that's when I watch that. So
I was just going to say the same thing. I said I was going to watch it tonight, but I said I probably need to watch it tonight before I go on my vacation. And
no,
right.
Majority of majority of. But you know what?
Yep.
TikTok also yesterday. I wrote a sentence. I said, "No, Mike, this is a mistake. It's not even worth it because I want to lay this."
What happened? Tell us, friend.
They got some.
I was on
ones over there.
I was on a carnival on TikTok, and it just happened to keep up on my page. And
a carnival TikTok.
Yes, Pound Carnival, whatever, and you know people be posting different
things.
They
always fit you, yeah.
And this person posted something about Carnival being the Walmart of the cruise ship industry or whatever.
Okay.
And it was a video of something was happening. Oh, it was black people getting kicked off the ship. I wouldn't say in the video. And then the girl said, is this like a trend going on here? Like, do y'all see the trend going on? Does this look very familiar? And it was black people under the comments like, well, what's the trend? I'm trying to get her to say what she was thinking about. Yeah, just say it. You just said everything else, just say it. But it's like, it is so many things. Like, and then one girl had something like, if you broke, just say that, and it was talking about Carnival. Like, it was just like.
But here's my thing, and you're talking to another lover of Carnival Cruises.
Right.
Yes, they do cost less, but
it's really not the damn less, to be honest.
It's not.
It's really not, because I was on the site yesterday, and it was like $50 cheaper. That's not cheaper. I mean, that's not less than me. Okay?
Right.
I don't know what they're looking at.
But for me, it's the atmosphere.
It's the atmosphere, the partying, the
partying, and
it's a much younger atmosphere.
And if you
don't get stuck up beaches,
and even if they are older people, those older people are out there trying to have fun, just like these younger people are as well.
And getting with it.
Really great people, even older people. I remember, I talk about her to this day. I don't know if she went to glory or anything, but it's a nice nice old couple. And she was Caucasian. They were very sweet, and I just y'all know me. Her hair.
Oh, y'all look good.
Her hair was cloth, honey. It's like silver cotton candy, honey.
Yes.
She had the outfit with the blazer that matched the pants, that matched the shoes, that matched the earrings, that matched the necklace. I said, ma'am, and then her makeup was on point too. I said, ma'am, you look marvelous tonight. You look so good. And she said, oh, thank you. And you were so sweet. And every time we passed by them, we said hello, we gave smiles, and on the last day of the cruise, she gave us hugs. They were, I mean, they were.
You know what?
Wasn't that a cruise that we went on, Jennifer?
Yeah, I think it was our first cruise. Was it?
It was. I remember.
I really think that because I know there's racial people on Carnival Cruise, but I really think when they get on that boat in the beginning, they turn that shit off because I never
Right.
had a feeling.
I've never felt that.
I never felt it. I never seen it. I didn't see people like get mad, at the workers, which I can't stand. But
Right.
I never seen them like move out the way. Just no,
or be disrespectful.
Yes.
Right.
They must finesse it off when they get to the port because I've never seen it. They must say, "I'm stuck on the boat."
Leave your racism in America.
Okay,
leave it in the car, honey.
International waters. Okay,
Right.
turn that off. We got a whole lot of comments, y'all. Let me just go ahead and get to this real quick.
Okay.
Oh wait, Tammy. After we talked about wait. That's the racism on Netflix. Yes, we're gonna after we have a very fun time, we'll watch that. Regina says, "Hey Tammy," and Tammy says it's very educational, and I'm sure it is. I'm just need to make sure I cover me. I'm sure Tyrone can watch it tonight and be fine tomorrow. And also Tammy says, "Oh really?" She says, "Hey Regina," and then Joseph said, I stay on 10. Yes, you do.
There you do. He has the knucking.
He wake up.
Knucking in it.
He wants problems.
Is in
always.
His spirit.
Anyway, yes, that's what he chooses, problems.
He is ready to fight.
Anywho, he says, I stay on 10, so I probably shouldn't watch it. The poor grocery clerk would get scolded for her ancestors, and she wouldn't have done nothing.
See?
Jesus help. Yeah, Jesus help. Regina laughing at Joseph.
Loosen that knuckle buck.
Tammy said, I feel you, Joseph. And then Joseph has said, Regina, it's the sad truth. Just ask Tyrone. It is sad.
That knuckle of your buck is real in that man's spirit.
It's unfortunate. Tammy said, Tammy, if you only knew, that's what Joseph said. And then Justin talks. Hello.
Hey, Justin. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. Hey, y'all, just joining. Thank you for being here. You missed the 17 topics that Jonathan ran through at the beginning of
Yeah, you did.
But, God bless. And Justin says, hey, Justin. And also Regina says, hey, Justin. All right. I like that little recovery that you did there, Mike.
Yeah, my heat's not working, so right now I just have it off. And I was going to complain, but I'm like, I'm about to go on vacation. I'm not going to be here for a while. I was just talking about what
your air's not working?
Yeah, I said my heat's not working because it's so hot in here. That's why I said heat not. But my AC's not working right now. So I just have to go turn on my ceiling fan because it's like no circulation in here. It just stuck. So I was getting very hot just now.
Well, I'm very
you can see my face getting like
just a little bit. We didn't notice, but I'm so happy you at least have a ceiling fan. We don't have ceiling fans. I don't know what that is in this apartment. But anywho,
I got this 4th flame right here.
Just to move forward in life.
I got one in my bedroom. That's how I had to sleep because I cannot sleep in this right here. But 2 hours, 7 o'clock, I ain't got no more.
How did we get to Carnival Cruises again?
Oh, I was talking about racial.
yeah.
But then also, I'm going on one this weekend.
We're very happy for you. I would like to say that I'm not only happy, but I am jealous. This is the second cruise that you've gone on, and I haven't been able to be on one in years with an S. But
no, this is not the second one, Jan. This is probably 1, 2. This is probably the 4th one.
Okay.
I went on one. This is the 5th one, Jan.
Wow.
Mike.
Yeah.
Do what you want, babes. And I'm happy that you're free enough.
I'm gonna go every year. We gotta plan when all those gotta go together. Like we gotta plan.
We must.
Because I know that would be so much fun.
It would be awesome.
And
it would be awesome.
Oh, I gotta tell you about that later. I don't want to spread anybody's news. Okay, Joseph said AC not working is like the devil twerking to Jesus is on the main line. Just all kinds of wrong.
Well, he won't be in this house, so I'm gonna pray him out.
Jesus.
Get out. Devil.
And Regina said Justin talks film, does great movie and show reviews. Y'all go follow his channel. Absolutely.
Yes.
And Joseph, Regina said, Joseph, throw your phone away. And Tammy once again says Joseph.
I love the commentary in the chat here. Okay.
Right. Justin, I must say, I watched your review of The Eyes of Tammy Faye last night, and it was awesome. I really, 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 really enjoyed it. Your views are great. But yes, on to our next topic. So our final hot topic we have here, the cast for the new season of Dancing with the Stars has been announced. One of them, the only one that I do know of.
I know one other one too.
Shangela from RuPaul's Drag Race. She was originally on season 2. She then returned for season 3, and then she returned for hallelujah. And then she also returned for All Stars 3, where she made it to the final 4. Unfortunately, she did not make it to the end, where she was actually, people thought that she was going to win, but unfortunately that did not happen. But Shangela will
in life thoroughly.
Right, exactly. But due to some haters not wanting her to be in the final 2, but that's neither here nor there.
But
Right. But yes, Shangela will be a part of Dancing with the Stars. And so I'm assuming she will be in drag doing her dancing. And so how do we feel about this? First drag queen, we had a transgender Chaz Bono on a couple of years ago.
That was
and
years ago.
That was so long ago.
And then jojoSPEAKS. She is so cute, and I love her ascension to adulthood. I'm sorry, let me hush.
Yes, but what do we feel? How do we feel about Shangela, and do we feel that she will be able to do great this season?
You know, she's my second best drag queen of that RuPaul drag show. My first one is definitely what's his name? The one who had the peanut commercial.
Latrice Royale.
Yes, I love Latrice Royale.
Get those nuts away from my face.
Yeah, I just like her voice, and I just like everything about him. Her. I'm an old school girl. Okay, I'm whatever comes out of my mouth. I don't mean no harm by it at all. But I like her.
I still love you.
Yeah, no, it's no shade over here. But yes, Shangela, I think she is already a dancer. Like, she can dance.
She is.
I know that she will bring that lightness and that giggity. I just like her spirit. Like, she's always gonna be all about fun. And I know there's gonna be some talks in the social media, but I'm gonna really try to ignore it because I don't even want you to even throw the shine. She deserves it. And this is America. It's a melting pot, you guys. Like, we are here and we're not going anywhere. So just let people do what they need to do. And I'm glad Dancing with the Stars is even allowing a drag queen on the show.
And you know what? I will have to say they're smart for doing that.
Yes, it was he has a big fan base too.
Yes,
exactly.
And she is the perfect one to dip their toes into the drag world.
Yes.
So they did a very good job of choosing her. I'm super excited. Will I be watching? No, I haven't been watching.
Yeah, I won't be watching.
I will watch all the clips that come by. Maybe even just some of the clips. So maybe I'll pay attention to see whether or not she's there.
Right.
But Teresa Giudice is there also this season. That's how I know about the show.
Oh, okay.
Who's Teresa Giudice?
She's from
Housewives of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Now I know
she's the one with that strong hairline, right?
Yes, the low hairline, all right above her eyebrow, y'all. Yes. Right above her eyebrow.
And not to take away anything from Shangela because she definitely deserves this moment. But let me just talk about Teresa's kids, her daughters. They are beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yes. And they all look like Teresa a little bit and her daddies, and they make beautiful kids. But anyway, Teresa, bye, girl. Shangela, you deserve this moment. Hallelujah. And please, you already got a big head, as far as not big as in big, but you already got like high self-esteem, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. Don't let the show go to your head, girl. Because I like you.
To be honest, I would like for it to go to her head, and I'd like for it to. I'd like for her to stunt on everybody in that show.
Nobody likes a girl who always is showing, beating their accomplishments in everybody's face all the time in every scene.
Right.
If that's what she does, is that those are the things that she accomplished, how can she hold it back? Like,
But just because I got 4 degrees, I mean, I'm saying I got 4 degrees. You can't say this. I got 4 degrees. You can't do that, girl. I got 4 degrees. That
Okay, Wendy. Okay, Wendy.
Call me Dr. Wendy. Okay.
Some more of these comments that have flown through. Joseph said, "When is the JojoSPEAKS coming out so we can sign up?"
When is the JojoSPEAKS what?
Cruise coming out.
JojoSPEAKS Cruise.
Wow.
Joseph,
that sounds like a good idea,
that
y'all.
cruise will come as soon as your podcast comes out. Don't listen to this. You wouldn't understand. That's
already in development.
It's already in development. All you need is to bring it.
I will be
just bring it. Hell.
Shoot, listen. Anywho, moving forward, Regina said, "We ladies got a cruise coming soon. Stay tuned to the Juice Radio and Talk Show for details." And that is certainly
what about
true.
Me?
And to be honest, you've been on 17 of them. But to be honest,
and I want 17 more.
Right. To be honest, just to continue to be honest, more than likely y'all will be there anyway. So don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Justin Talks Film says, yes, a cruise sounds like a ball.
Let me tell you, I'm going to show not literally, but I'm going to have a good time. I can't wait to get the wind blowing in my locks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't wait to just be on just the water and just hear the water. I have a balcony one this time. I just can't wait to sit on the balcony. I just can't wait to.
Balconies.
I just can't wait. I just cannot wait.
Let me tell you something. We don't know how to cruise without having a balcony.
Yeah,
right. This is my first time having a balcony. You not get like an ocean view. This is my first time having a balcony.
You are going
balcony. You'll never go back.
You will never go back.
You will never go back.
You will never go back.
Being able to step out, hear the water, especially for me at night. I love to see the moon cast its light on the water, and and the hum of the engines.
The hum, and I'm already in the aft too. I'm in the very back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
I'm like 2 rooms from the very back of the boat. Mm-hmm.
I choose the aft because all you got to do is take one elevator ride straight up to the buffet. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
I'm on Mardi Gras. Usually I do kind of all the other boats. I'm on Mardi Gras this boat. Yeah.
Wait. You on the Mardi Gras?
I'm on the Mardi Gras.
Oh, wow. For those that don't know, Mardi Gras is one of the latest and newest boats
and biggest
for Carnival. Mm-hmm.
I am jealous, but you know what? We're going to accomplish these things together, and I would still take you on a cruise with me. I'll let you know when we do go on our next cruise. We're already
please, because you know I'm always going to be there.
Because
we've been
and you and Jonathan can stay in the room. Y'all can do
yes.
You know, y'all
hope you don't mind a greasy bear at nighttime. I don't know where it can come from, but you know, I'm gonna get my CPN. Okay, I'm a little lit too.
I'm a sleeper too, child. It is what it is.
Anywho, let me go through the rest of these lovely comments. I really do. We. Especially Jonathan of JojoSPEAKS, my little brother. He's so special to me. He really appreciates all this camaraderie and talking and all that stuff.
Of course.
Regina wanted to know from Justin, when is your next review? And Regina says that she's a little tired of Teresa.
Oh, yeah. I never saw her.
Regina, I watched your show. Beverly Hills is bringing it the last 2 episodes, child.
Yeah,
bringing it. So
go Garcelle.
Go Garcelle is the one.
Yes, Team Garcelle.
Okay, I may not watch the show, but let me tell you something. I watch reviews and clips and reviews, and Garcelle's been going in.
Yes.
So Justin Talk says that tomorrow night he has another review coming out. So y'all watch out for that. Please look at Justin Talks Film. Yes. And Joseph said, "Don't come for me, Tiafoe. Stay put."
Yes, like how you said that, Tiafoe.
Yeah. Oh, a balcony sounds so posh. Regina, have you gone on a cruise before? Wait. She said it sounds so posh and nice.
Yeah. I'm thinking she has. Like, I can't imagine her not going on a cruise. She seems like a cruise lady.
Clovis and I are going on a cruise October on the Virgin Scarlet Lady.
Ew.
Hooray, tickets booked already. But have you been on a cruise before? Just let me know. I want to know. And that actually is the only other line that I'm actually interested in going on.
Virgin.
Oh,
is
Virgin.
Virgin, because it's adults only, and their rooms look very
I
nice.
saw. Yeah.
But I'm still really loyal to Carnival. And
Yes.
yeah, I want to be diamond with
How
Carnival.
we platinum? When my mama's platinum.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations. You see how I'm trying? I'm trying. Congratulations. I'm
That
happy
was
for you.
so sincere, Jennifer.
Oh,
I mean, I can tell it
Yay.
came from the heart. Like it was
That's love. And I
top
thank you. Regina said, "Oh, yes, we've been on several cruises." Okay.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured
Having a balcony though is everything.
it's the bee's knees.
Being able to walk out in the morning, especially when they pulling up to a new port. And
Yes.
you see all of,
I love sail away from every port. I love just watching the boat take off from where we at. That is like my number one thing I do. I have to do that, and then also, I cannot wait to get breakfast. Get me an omelet.
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Every day. Lord bless my kidneys, bless my cholesterol, bless my high. I
Bless-
don't have blood pressure.
Bless the sugars, bless all
Right.
Bless everything, 'cause, baby. I'm going to take advantage of all this stuff.
Okay.
Steak, lobster. I got the drink package too.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, okay, so this is the last thing that this is the last thing we're going to say about a cruise, so that
Yes.
we can move on to this last thing that I actually put into the thing.
title.
The title. Thank you, Jonathan.
Right.
For anybody that is concerned about going on a cruise and like antsy about it, don't want to go on one, what would you tell them to get them on a cruise?
No, my best friend Darrell, he said he would never fly and never go on a boat. He did both in 1 year. I got him to do so. I told him that Darrell is when people who've never been on a cruise ship, they think about maybe a paddle boat or like I think that's what they think
Yes.
Or maybe even a yacht.
yeah, no, I don't think they think about it. They think about a smaller boat than that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's like, I don't want to be in the middle of the water. I said, Darrell, you don't even know you're on the water, okay? Like you would know because you'll feel it, but it's like a big mall,
Exactly.
a resort on water. And you
Yes.
So I said, but now he's hooked. He flies all the time now and don't want to cruise all the time.
Because the food is on point.
Okay.
Okay, not always on point.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what tastes good and you stick to it, okay?
Guys, burgers
Exactly.
can't call my name all.
Come
Right,
on,
'cause I think I
Oh,
ordered the
mouth
same
watering.
thing like 2 or 3 nights in a row during dinner a couple of times. But hey, it is what it is. It's still good food.
And also the cantina. I do enjoy a good fish
Tacos.
taco. So
I'm like,
And
wait for that too.
burritos.
And the 24-hour ice cream. You can't forget about that.
you
child.
can't beat that with a
Can't
stick. And
beat
24-hour pizza that's made fresh. They out there
Okay.
stretching dough all day, all night. Girl.
So y'all, when y'all see me back next week, well, not this week, but we got the next. If I look fatter, just keep it my
Just know
clothes.
what it is.
Okay, we don't judge.
I'm
We
close.
do not judge at all.
Baby,
Okay.
Mike gonna do it. He's gonna drink and eat. Okay.
Before we try to
It will be a blessing.
before we try to figure out whether or not Usher can sing or not. Excuse me. Regina said we also get several free cruises from the casino. Ooh.
Ooh.
Poppy is a big roller on those slots.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I get those too, but it's always be a time I can't go.
That sucks.
Right.
Joseph said, have the guts to treat yourself to an experience over the water so the water can give you an experience you never had.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And this is a
That's a
solo
wonderful way
cruise
to
for me
put it.
too. Solo.
Solo.
Solo
Ooh.
dolo.
And
Solo
Joseph also
dolo.
said that's what I would say to someone who hasn't
Consider
or
cruising.
isn't considered
Yeah.
cruising. Yeah, cruises are amazing. I just love how I don't have to think about where I need to eat or even
Right.
making my bed.
Right.
It's
This
just
is funny to me coming up right now.
I usually try to lose 10 pounds before going on a
Exactly.
cruise.
Yes,
trip.
I tried to.
There it
but
is.
it didn't work for me this time. I think I
There
lost.
it is.
I lost 2.
Hey,
2 pounds?
that's hey, I
That's
like
good.
that. That's progress. It's still
That's
progress.
I would catch them 2 pounds back the first night. Let's
Yep.
keep that phone.
I ain't
Okay.
plus some.
And then like because the eggs on there, they real watery. So I have to instead of having them make me an omelet, can you scramble me some eggs?
No, Jen, do it. You know they got real eggs in the back. I mean, behind them.
Yeah,
better
that's what
ask.
I'm saying.
Yeah. At
Go-
that
go-
station.
I
All you
don't
gotta
get the,
do
I
is
don't get
ask
the
them.
mixture one. I get the
Mhm.
I get 3 real eggs, please, and they crack
And
them
they'll
open
do
right in
it
front of
for
you.
Thank you,
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then
I
I
know
eat
the
the morning
trick now.
pastry. Ooh, thank you, Jesus.
I just
We
want the
don't stop.
omelet with the spinach, the ham, bacon, tomato.
It is.
Mike, come on
Right.
now.
With the bacon on the side, we're gonna give it a
Oh, Lord
pancake,
Jesus.
Yes.
grits with the
Mm.
grape. Okay, let's talk about Usher because I'm gonna go. I can't wait.
So a video has surfaced of Usher bringing Tevin Campbell out onto stage to sing
How you doing?
his biggest song, "Can We Talk?" And actually, Tevin Campbell said in an interview that I saw recently that Usher was originally supposed to sing this song, or L.A. Reid was considering to give this song to Usher. However, Babyface would rather have Tevin Campbell sing it
Thank you,
instead.
Babyface.
And I
Babyface,
think we
thank you,
saw,
Babyface.
yes, and I think we saw the reason why that was an amazing idea,
Thank you,
because
Babyface.
Thank you.
Usher tried. That's all I'll say. Usher, he tried, and he failed. Yes,
Yeah.
You know,
he,
I'm not.
It's
he,
the
he-
timbre.
I'm not gonna say Usher cannot sing because I know he can hold a note and he can sing.
Yes, we all
But
know
you
that.
know, I don't think he's a
Vocalist.
vocalist. Yes, thank you. I thought, what the hell is that? I thought it was a book. Y'all, that's the Ceiling fan thing.
I've been looking at that the whole time. Man. I was like, what is that? He got something on his head. Oh my God. I'm not paying attention. I'm gonna ignore this. I know I ain't tripping.
Just in my face.
Oh my God. What's
Good
going on?
Lord.
But yes, he's not a vocalist. But yes, I think Usher can sing. But I think also his talent is more the little bit of singing he does in the dancing. Because and the songs he has is like feel good music. So I mean, I think that's why Usher is who he is. I mean, I think he's definitely should be respected in the game.
Right.
But as far as a vocalist, I don't think Usher would be the one I would pick to do a tribute or do perform somebody else's song who actually can sing. You know,
Right.
and speaking of Tevin Campbell, we all know he came out of that closet he
Mhm.
only knew he was in. Cause we all knew he was in the closet, but he's looking more healthy. Like I see he looks good.
I agree.
Yes.
He's looking good. I said, okay, Tevin, thank God you came out because you look good. That weight has been lifted off you, and I can see it from one day to another. How you doing?
Right. When I say he's not a vocalist, all I can hear in my mind is New York saying she's not a vocalist, she's not a songstress. Okay, she's none of the above. Talking about crazy with her
Crazy.
singing, child. Like,
Lord,
like a
so
cat being tortured. What's going on? Honey.
Delicious, you can sing. I can sing,
And she really thought she was doing something too. She was into it, honey.
One thing I can say about
My.
Usher, he knows his strengths. He knows that he could do a pretty good falsetto. Like with that song
Very good.
Climax and stuff like
Climax.
that. He was able to
Right.
upkeep that, and he does perform it most of the time. So that's good.
Mhm.
But as far as giving the people something to truly feel just through his vocal ability, that's just not his lane. And
Right.
that is okay. That is
I
just fine.
think that if he was at his concert, and he probably been dancing already and moving around, probably tired as hell. And I know
Right.
you need to have wind to sing that Tevin Campbell
Mhm.
song they were singing. I really think if Usher was not just doing anything, he was just sitting down and just chilling. I really think he could sing that song because Usher does not say he doesn't have a voice, y'all. He has a
That's not the
voice.
case.
Right.
Yeah,
He just don't sound
can-
like Tevin Campbell.
Well, who
Right.
does?
That's
And I'm-
what
And that's what I'm
saying.
saying. That's what I'm saying. He just
Right.
right. that. So when you sing a song that's been popularized by
Right.
somebody specifically,
Mhm.
anybody else that tries their hand at it, it's just going to make it sound even worse.
And I
Like
do
the Whitney
believe that
Houston.
that song might be slightly out of Usher's range.
Slightly.
Exactly.
Well,
Out of his
I was trying to give him some
Holding
I
it
was
out
trying to
his
give him a little bit, y'all.
No, it's not even close because okay, y'all know that Tevin Campbell has this naturally high voice.
Yes.
Yes.
So even with those same notes that he was hitting as a kid, he's hitting 2 and day
In the same
effortlessly.
in the same key.
In the
In the
same
same
key.
key.
Yeah, and I do think if the song was, I know it was written for, well, if Usher would have did that song, it would have been a whole different key change.
Absolutely. It
True.
would have
Right,
been
to a
lower.
lower key.
Yeah.
And guess who ain't gonna lower the key? Babyface.
No, he's
Oh,
an Aries, April 10th. Birthday is me. No, we don't do those
Babyface is
things.
like, you gonna sing this like I wrote it, or you're not gonna sing it.
right. And so this brings a question that I like to ask my friends a lot, doing like a little bit of a verses. So do you feel I feel that Chris Brown is a better singer technically than Usher. Do you guys agree?
No, I do not agree with you.
I would agree with you.
That's
on
a
that.
really good question, Jonathan.
Because I think vocally, Chris Brown is the stronger of the two.
When I hear that Christmas song from Chris Brown, it just sounds like nails on a chalkboard to me. I cannot stand
Oh wow, not this Christmas.
Christmas.
I'm not
Don't
doing
do
that.
that.
But you can't do it based
do
upon
that.
that because
No.
when you hear this Christmas, you hear who
Donny Hathaway.
You hear
Donny
Donnie.
Hathaway.
Right.
You can't base it
can't.
upon
No.
that. You need
But
to base it
I
upon
don't think that
something
Chris Brown.
is.
I think they're kind of in the same boat to me. I don't think they can hit another note than they can hit in their own range.
Wow.
Out.
Yeah, I think if it was for Usher, it wouldn't be no Chris Brown.
Now that is true.
That's true. That is true.
facts.
But
That's some
But yeah,
facts.
I was surprised as Jennifer mentioned before we went live. I was really surprised that Usher was asked and agreed to do a Tiny Desk performance because Tiny Desk is typically reserved for those who are known as vocalists, such as Monica and Jasmine Sullivan and
no, not
T-Pain.
necessarily, because there's a lot of
No.
other people that's not necessarily known for that we don't really pay attention because they have a whole lot of them, but and all
Okay.
different genres. But T-Pain,
T-Pain.
that man sang.
T-Pain.
T-Pain sing better than Usher.
I think Usher deserved to have that Tiny Desk moment.
For sure.
Yeah.
That'd be good doing it. Like, with all his songs.
But in that space, in that kind of setting, you have a real good opportunity to utilize your voice to the fullest
All
extent.
of like
because
acapella.
this is a small space. You have a small little band, and it's just you sitting, chilling, not doing any 5, 6, 7, 8s at all.
Right.
So you're really able to concentrate fully into your vocals. And when you have a moment like that, and then you have people saying, "Oh my gosh, he really sang that. Oh, he did that." Like you got, I believe it kind of pumped him up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Mhm.
yes.
Like old dude from Sonic. That
And
The
Addison
plays
Wiz.
Addison Pack.
Can he
Tiny Desk
sing?
was
Yes.
yes.
You want the wig, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Cause I
got to
like-
see Addison Pack's Tiny Desk.
Because
Like
he
it is.
he was playing the drums the whole time, but he
down.
was
Oof.
singing, and the
I
music
didn't know he was. I didn't know
so
he could sing.
good.
I'm like, girl, I thought he just got where he at because Bruno. Because I'm like, who is he?
No, he was.
Mm-mm.
He's actually has his own thing before that. I've
I
been
didn't
looking
know
at him.
Son is talented.
I believe
Okay.
it'd be worth it for you to listen
You
to his
got to
Tiny
check.
Desk.
No, I would do it
Right.
now. I'm kidding. No, usually when somebody's not a real singer, I don't really pay them no attention. But since you guys say he's a real singer, I
Yeah.
just never
Yeah.
heard of him before. He was on Bruno Mars's song. Well, I thought it was Bruno Mars' song, but now I know they're a group.
It's-
Right.
And
I
see,
just-
that's how big Anderson .Paak is
Right.
for Bruno Mars to connect with him.
Right. And that's how good he is because Bruno ain't gonna work with no mess.
He ain't doing that.
well, do you think he will be good without Bruno? I mean, he will be able to do what he's
He
at right now.
he's
Right.
done just fine without it. It's
Was
just
he big before Bruno?
yes,
Yeah.
you just didn't know him, sweetie. That's all.
He wasn't on your radar.
A lot of people didn't know
Yeah,
him.
he wasn't on the main stage
Like,
before Bruno
I
came around.
I heard his name
Mhm.
and his music before I saw him.
And I've
And
seen
when I saw
him.
him,
And I've seen
That boy
him
good.
on like all kinds of, the late night shows and all that stuff. He's certainly
Done
been
it.
on, okay. He's certainly been on Saturday Night Live. He's done a lot. And I'll have to send you his biggest hit. You might actually remember the song.
How
You
it go?
just might not know who it is.
How does it go?
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Say what
we
now?
want.
So how does it go?
I'm not doing any singing on here. I'm not getting paid. Thank you.
oh,
Well,
okay,
just like
y'all.
RuPaul says, I'm not getting in drag unless I'm getting a check. Okay, it ain't happening.
Well,
And
all
I'm
these
talking
years,
about
I would hope
a check with
not.
a Q, not a K.
Hey, that's when she got some chops. She can sing.
I have heard her before.
We've done karaoke at work
yes.
on the
it's all-
Florida call center, and they
Oh.
told
Loud too.
wow.
They told on
They
us.
did tell on us. They sure did.
They told on us.
They were hating.
Hey,
You know, we
we would pull up the YouTube and get the track, and we'd have whole Beyonce concerts.
right.
Incantation.
We're gonna do like Candy and fly above all the haters. Okay.
I fly above. I fly
Fly
above. They're beneath me.
But we want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. Make sure you come back next Thursday at 9:30 p.m. for another night of hot topics and social commentary. Jennifer, you want to read some comments there?
Yeah, the last bit of it.
Oh, you got to go way back now.
Wait, Clovis is always ask for the real eggs. Always.
Yes.
And Joseph said, maybe I should watch Who We Are on the next cruise so I can throw about 12 people overboard as tribute to those who could not.
Well, let me know the cruise you're going on so I can make sure I'm not on that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going with you there, man.
Okay, Mr. African American man, you're not. I ain't.
No.
No. Anyway,
all that money to go on that cruise and get kicked off because of you.
Oh no, we won't even associate with him. He gonna have to get out. You spend your money to get from the Grand Turk to back home. You find that out. Anyway,
Okay.
He'll swim
because those are your actions. You gonna have to take care of that. I wish you might. Anyway,
yes.
Regina says, I am not a fan of Chris Brown. And she also says, breaking news, 2 Cobb County sheriffs killed tonight serving a warrant.
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
That's okay.
Oh, man.
Suspect barricaded in building.
Oh, wow.
Right now. Goodness, Regina. Man. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right. Mike, go ahead and give us your social media contacts real quick.
Oh, yes. My name is Michael D. And then also you can find me on TikTok, Twitter, and also Instagram at Mr. Real 121. That's MRREAL 121. Find me there.
Beat me there.
Yes.
Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
Yes.
Ooh, that was off.
Oh.
Genefita.
You want to redo?
Bop it. Oh.
Oop.
There
you go.
All right. My name is Jennifer Star McCullum. You can find me on Facebook with that name. And I am the Light of the Leo. All you have to do is go to TikTok and Instagram. You'll find me there as the Light of the Leo. And on YouTube, I am the Light of the Leo. But unfortunately, it's a little difficult to find me if you just type in the Light of the Leo. So this is what you do. Type in My Struggle to Be Me, which is my amazing series where I have truly been unlocking things within myself and really getting some things out about myself. So if you don't know a lot about me, you'll find out a lot on My Struggle to Be Me, and then type in Light of the Leo, and you'll absolutely find me with a quickness. That's me.
All right, Tyron.
It's your boy. On most social media platforms, I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube orations as Mr. TD McCullum. You can find some music by me out on your favorite streaming platforms. Right now, I have a single called Groove With Me. It is the funky, jazzy tune of me playing saxophone to some go-go beats of the Washington, D.C. area. So check me out.
Yay!
Yes. And you can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is jojo_3020. I'm also on TikTok, jojo_3020_. I'm on Facebook, Jonathan Lee, because it's not William. Jonathan Lee on Facebook. Look me up. I also have an email, williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. Hit me up. And so once again, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you come back next week, same time, same place, same beautiful faces. But until next time, we're going to say bye, y'all. Bye.
See you later.
Thank you for coming. And thank you for the comments too. I really, really appreciate it.
Hit them like buttons, people.
Like
and
us,
share.
Share it.
And follow.